Hey you! Thanks for stopping by my channel to see another video with me. I really appreciate it. So this video is another quick sketchbook tour, and I thought it was a fun one. There's no rhyme or reason. I just like it. It's primarily an art book. There's maybe one sketchbook in it, so calling it a sketchbook's a misnomer. And it's all kind of inherently fan art, except me. Except this one, it's got a pun in it, a holy ghost. Which I find way too funny. I like puns. Fun fact. And also, fun fact, all of my sheet ghosts have waves on the bottom. They never go into that genie tail, because I tried to make ghost earrings one time with that genie tail look, and they did not look like ghosts. So kind of scarred me for life, and I always go for the wavy ones. All right. So this is where I start getting into the watercolor portion of this sketchbook, and I noticed that it was sort of like leaning back towards an older style of mine. In college, I was strangely gravitating towards people with freakishly long necks. This is a character I had in college, and this little sketchbook that I was showing was about halfway filled up with that character with that giraffe neck. What was I thinking? Oh no, glad that I grew out of it. These two here, the one in the cherry was inspired by a paper doll, and that last one was inspired by a McCall pattern dress. And then I have all these sort of like modern takes on Disney characters. So I have my own version of what I kind of feel like the Disney character looks like. Oh, I'm showing that the paint went shiny in this. So disappointed. This brand does it easy, but apparently all watercolors can if you are too heavily handed, and that is part of why I moved to gouache. The next one, I'm super proud of those little sunglasses because they're the same color as the flower that Ariel had in one of the underwater scenes. Fun fact, Disney won't let you dress up in their parks as characters, but you can wear costumes that are inspired by things that they would wear, and it's called Disney bounding. And so I guess all of my modern versions, my real life people of the Disney characters, are technically Disney bounding. That cute little girl is supposed to be a nod to how Minnie is an entrepreneur. She has her own bow shop, so I feel like she's all about the accessories. I saw this pantsuit and I'm like, that's a modern princess, and I did it. This one, Peter Pan, I struggled so much with him. And so when I flip the page, I make sure to point out the swatch on his hat as a nod to the feather, the Tinkerbell on the bottom of the board, and then the hook with the sword on his hoodie, so that you totally get how I reinvented it. This set, I feel like such a miss. I love the original one that's inspired by the sexy version, but I feel like in the modern Middle East, that headscarf is more appropriate to what women would actually wear, and I feel like I missed it. I had tons of reference and they were all glorious. I totally want to redo that one and give her flowing tails to her headscarf. I feel like out of all the characters, this is the one outfit I would wear, even though it's so bright. I love to wear black and gray and more subtle colors. And so I don't know why I did Alice that way. So I'm like, okay, I have to get back into how I'd been doing all the other ones, and I did this. And then as I was going through, I realized that I'd been using the sketchbook from the back to the front for these little monster fan arts where I did little paintings out of the sketchbook, and I didn't want to erase the sketch because I really like the painting, and I think it's important to save your process, but that's the only sketch in this quote-unquote sketchbook. It's more of an art book. I don't know if I said that already, but then there's the last two. In this one, the cute little pen and ink monster mash, And I really like a lot of the stuff that I did in this book. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for sticking with me. Here's my page that says like, subscribe. Hopefully leave a comment. Till next time, have the best day ever.